doing all this business stuff and whatnot, and doing all this community work, we're not doing family work. You gotta really get in tune with really getting back to the family. Like, sit down with your family. You need the space, you need the time, and you need some food.
It ain't that hard to get family together.
Yeah, I'm just tryna run a checkup like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand and make the family proud. I'm sick of penny pinching like a foster. I need some pension off these writtens. They always want a discount, but don't add on to my distance. I do this all in love, and best believe it's still a business. Can't flip commas off your comments, I can't compound off your interest. Can't be cold-hearted though, got my course from the stone.
Sex, the most taboo conversation there is. However, it's how we all are here, and it's how we start families. BU Wellness Network is here to help the community to be more informed and have a healthy relationship with sex. BU Wellness Network has been serving the community for 25 years here in Indiana. They take a holistic approach of helping the community by providing free STI and HIV screening, helping people who is currently living with HIV, and providing a healthy meal based on where people are at with their nutritious diet. If you want more information about BU Wellness Network, hit the link down below.
Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the number one podcast for families seeking to end generational dysfunction. What up, cousin?
Man. Got my boots on, my war paint on, my my ARs, my guns, my handguns, my machetes, my bombs, and I got everything ready, cuz.
Okay, what you preparing for?
It's a war, cuz. It's a war out here, cuz, and black folks don't know that. Most black folks don't know that.
It's a war.
I've been talking.
Don't know it.
Most of us people don't. Most our black folks don't know. It's a war going on. It's been a war since the BC times, and our people don't know it. We the only people who don't know it. We the only people who don't know that it's a war, man. And when I say that, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You get into spaces, it's first of all, it's not a lot of us into a lot of us in spaces where it's growth and opportunity as a collective, and we all gotta goal, whether it's a goal to maintain a business or maintain a health or maintain whatever you want, but it's a goal to maintain a better of themselves as a community-wise. There's not too many spaces, you know what I mean? We be in those spaces. It's getting there. We creating those spaces as black folks, and let's keep on creating them. But it's not too many. In a lot of these spaces, we feel like we gotta include other folks. We always adding people into the cookout. Oh, such and such can come to the cookout. He know how to dance. Fuck that. Keep his dancing ass over there. He can entertain his friends and entertain the people of his kind. We not. It's a lot of spaces. It's a lot of corporations out here that are thriving and running. Even Jimmy John's only got one black dude, Shaq, and they corporation that's really, you know what I mean, big at the top. So think about how many of them are. More of them it is.
So we here now.
And if we think of
put my thinking cap, tighten it up,
and not that, cuz not only that, it's a war, propaganda. You look on social media. I'm gonna keep telling people this. All that fake shit. That's why I always press not interest. If I see any black folks, they be talking about, oh, this situation, press not interest, man. That is fake propaganda. That's the white folks on there making fake status.
I believe.
Making fake status, man. All that's propaganda,
media
man.
In general is crazy right now.
Attacking us. It's a war on us with that. It's a war amongst ourselves. The black man versus the black woman. I say that every time. It's a war against our kids.
We gotta stop that one. That's the one we gotta stop today.
It's a war against our kids. Black parents
we gotta stop that one
versus the kids versus the parents versus the grandparents versus the kids and all that. It's a war amongst each other in the families. It's a war and our people don't know. We don't know. Our people still going around wanna, why they haven't accepted us yet, bro, they not accepting us. They don't have to accept us. Nobody is going around trying to get accepted by nobody except for us. Everybody else is doing their own thing. The Mexicans come here to do their own thing. The Chinese come here to do their own thing. Everybody want to do their own thing. We the only ones. Listen, I want y'all to hear this. We cannot keep screaming peace. Martin Luther King did that for us. May he rest his soul. He died for us on that. We know how far that got us. We can't keep going into rooms and saying, hey, we need white folks here. Hey, we need to be more versatile here. No, we don't. We need to fix what we need to fix at home.
Absolutely.
We got to fix our crib before we can let anybody in this bitch. I ain't about to let nobody in. It's speaking as a community. Our house is dirty as fuck. I don't like dirty houses. We need to clean this bitch up, man, before we let any company come in this motherfucker.
We do.
I don't want people coming up in this house. We fighting. We got roaches and all type of animals in our house, man. We ain't got no space for us to live. We can't even do for ourselves. We got to go to other communities and ask them for food because we don't know how to grow food. We don't know how to go catch our own rabbits. Most of us, I'm talking about as a community. I definitely know y'all country folks saying, hold on, Ron. I know it's some of y'all. My grandpa is country. My grandpa, he can catch. He taught me how to do that.
Yeah, all our elders from the country.
So it's definitely y'all out there. But I'm saying as a whole, we got to go to every community and beg. Let's stop doing that shit. It's a war, bro. We the only community that got to keep doing that. We want to keep adding them. We want to keep saying it's not a war. We want to keep begging and pleading. It's a war, and we got to understand what that means. That means it's okay. Man, I ain't even going to say the black facility. I ain't going to say no names, but I stopped going to your damn restaurant because every time I was greeted by a white person. I'm greeted by white people every fucking day, all day. I go to a black establishment to get greeted by black folks so I can see people like me winning. You had an opportunity to hire black folks out here dying, young black men out here dying, young black women out here dying too now. You could have hired them. They need y'all. They need that space of hiring because it's hard to go out here and find jobs when you look like us, man. And we hiring them, letting them in our establishments, man. They don't even let us in their shit. What kind of mindfuck is that? And they the ones who put it. Did y'all forget?
It's definitely a conundrum.
Did y'all forget what the fuck they did to your people? That's why they took you. I'm not even gonna say nothing on religion. I want everybody to not even think about religion. Just think about how bad they did to our people, bro. That's why they strip us away from our people. That's why they don't want us to love our people. That's why we can't connect our people. That's why they didn't write our people down. Because if they knew we write our people down, we can start feeling them and saying their names. We would connect to them. And we would start feeling and being like, damn, these people ain't right. And then people be like, oh, that happened over. Okay, if that all happened over, everybody need to start over then. We need all them businesses that white folks got, they need to leave them alone then. Because nothing never happened. Nothing was never given to us after that, bro. We built America. I need y'all to look at history, y'all.
We did. We built the whole world.
Man, Russia was booming. Russia was number one. How did America get number one? Off our ancestors, and we don't get a dime?
We don't.
And we think that these same folks, America, listen, y'all, it was named America when our people were slaves. It's still named America to today. America still treat us the same like they treated our ancestors. So it's the same bitch. The bitch never changed. If the bitch lived next door to you and she did that, man, it would be totally different. If a human named America lived next door to you, she you know that since birth, bro, she been doing your people wrong. She did your girl wrong. And when you come over and she treat you like shit. But she treat everybody with smiles and growls. Yeah, get to notice. I'm like, this America, this bitch, she ain't shit. She never changed her name, never changed her pace, never changed her game. They still attack us. they still ain't even told us. They still ain't even told us the truth. Like, hey, y'all know we fucked y'all up mentally. It's a lot of stuff in y'all community that we need to tell y'all about. They taking history away out of school books. They don't even want people to even remember that we were slaves.
Of course not.
Most of our people in poverty, most of our people dying and getting locked up and getting diabetes, most of our people are dying from health. Why? Because they know they give a base diet it's unhealthy for them, but more unhealthy for us. Our people are dying of health and streets. Health and streets. This ain't no fucking coincidence. It's a war. Whether you know it or not, they gonna get your ass with the food too.
That's the biggest one, cause
shit,
the food.
It's a war.
That's the biggest one.
It's
the
war
food
out here, cuz, and they don't know. We gotta know it's a war.
That's the one that we as a community don't want to admit, and that's the one I get most passionate about. Based on
drinking this damn plastic, man.
Based on my lived experience.
Need some glass. If you got glass, hit me up. Glass bottles.
The food itself. I tell people that are not going in the direction that cousin and I are in terms of how we consume food, how we eat. I tell people we got to put more God-made food in our body than man-made food, just for people to understand. But food is spiritual.
It's a war.
We must put more God-made food in our body than man-made food, because yes, it is a war. But even deeper, it's spiritual. Now, it's spiritual warfare. We'll put the two together. But that food is how we nourish our bodies to fight the war. Or that food takes nutrition from our bodies to fight the war. So whatever you put in your body is either serving you or depleting you. And once you start consciously eating, with just a blanket statement of putting more God-made food in your body than man-made food in your body, you'll start seeing the world a little bit differently. And this ain't even about being plant-based or eating meat. This is literally putting natural stuff in your body, because we do a lot of unnatural things, family. From when we wake up to when we go to sleep and everything in between. A lot of that shit is unnatural. Very unnatural. So we got to get back to the basics. Now, what Cuz touched on about being at war, we've been under attack since day one. BC. The family unit has been under attack since day one. The protector of the family is the black man. When the black man is not in the home, not in the community, standing on business, and this divine masculine, everybody's susceptible. Mm-hmm. Now children have to step up and be a protector and provider. I'm just talking about this in war. There's so many things to go into it. I'm just concentrating in this lane of spiritual warfare. When a solid, decent, good intended black man is taken from the community, whether it be they got to go off to war, they getting locked up.
I hate that we be going to war.
They traveling on the road for
cousin
work.
In the army.
They doing X, Y, and Z. We are not in a space to have the type of nonchalant attitude in terms of attacking this war. A lot of people don't accept the fact that we are at war, which is wild. It's really wild to me. And
they don't understand we at war, cuz It's
I mean,
that,
yeah, that's real. Let me finish this. Let me finish
it's
this.
that peace.
Hold on, let me
cuz.
finish this. Absolutely, it's the peace for sure. But you said something in the previous episode about all the things that we've been given in life in terms of the job, the house, the car, all the material stuff. We got super comfortable and convenience. And that's where the spiritual warfare comes from, because we got these material, they jiggle the stuff in front of us and give us this X, Y, and Z. And then we settle for it. But on the back end, they're taking the land. They're making money off of our birth certificates. They're creating institutions that'll literally emasculate young men. They're creating institutions that will strip the feminine energy out of young women. They're creating employees for their system. Now it's on us to create our own system. Now's the time. And that's where the community comes in at. The well-intended, decent brothers in the community. The well-intended, decent sisters in the community. We have to come together and stop going to war with one another. And there's not enough of us that realize that we're at war with one another. And it's a lot of abuse that has occurred that's from trauma from the abuser was abused too. Possibly from somebody in the family. It's possible from somebody outside the family. And we have trust issues. But until we are able to connect with one another, none of this shit gonna change. If you're listening to this is your message to be a leader by example. Be a lineage leader by example and be the change for your family. This visionary shit, it's a lot of shit that go with it that we starting to realize. Cousin, I starting to realize a lot of shit that go with that we weren't expecting going into it. But we could think about it because we could see it though. But we didn't know how it was gonna hit. But that shit hitting now. That shit is hitting. And until we get our environments together, like Cuz was talking about, get our homes, clean our homes. We got roaches, we got rodents, we got ratchet shit going on. Until we clean our homes and then take that cleanliness and spread that amongst our neighbors in the community, this shit gonna get worse. But as I mentioned, if you're watching this is your sign to make that change and be the example. Be that lineage leader that's the example.
Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. It's time to work. Yeah, man. And
righteous work for sure.
And I'm gonna go back to your point, cuz a lot of times we get a lot of William O'Neills. It's a problem.
That been heavy on my mind lately.
I've been seeing, man. Y'all get dangled. We get dangled. It's people right now. I'm going back to that Facebook and all that shit analogy. It's all y'all motherfuckers. There's some black folks that's actually getting paid to be puppets. Let me rephrase that.
Absolutely.
It's some of this ratchet shit that we see that be actors and they play these, or they create these fucking dialogues. You know what I'm talking about. These same fucking character dialogues, and they go along with this because they getting paid. And if you think about it, I said this in the last episode, what they getting paid with? A white man face.
Yep.
A white ancestor face, one of their ancestors. So, and those same white ancestors that these people, most of these people that we give hoorah and praise to, they getting paid with those bills, right? Shit, we all trying to get paid with those bills because that has to live. But let me get to the point. They all getting paid with those bills, but they doing it with selling their people out. Now, you got to remember, some of our people were philanthropists. You know what I mean? We have black women philanthropists, and I want black women to start peeping game out. I don't know why y'all get this notion that black women ain't always had power. Black women always had power. Y'all better go back to ancient times and look at who Queen Taea was. That's why our black woman feels so powerful, because it was always the black man and the black woman always was one. We wasn't living like the Europeans. The Europeans had the white women in the house not doing nothing, couldn't leave. But anyway, back with dangling, they pay everybody. You got these people who being William O'Neills, and they selling their soul. See, I finally got to understand that. People always think selling your soul got to be something like you selling your soul spiritually or something. Sometimes I don't even think that shit even means spiritually. What I actually think it is they talking about something with more. I can just break it down with morals and values and principles. For instance, William O'Neill, he sold his soul. He betrayed the whole black community. You know what I mean? I can even break it down more. You got people who, in order to get attention, people, you know what I mean? It seemed like in order to get the black folks' attention, you got to be negative, right? You got to be beating on somebody. You got to be selling drugs. You got to be selling yourself as a woman. You got to be doing all these things. You got to be doing all these things, and all of those are selling yourself. That is selling your soul. Whether you want to believe it or not, putting yourself in those predicaments, that's selling your soul, bro. You selling your soul either to get killed or to do life in the penitentiary. That's selling your soul, sis. You selling your pussy. The vagina is the portal to the spiritual world. You selling it. You selling your soul. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't understand what they think. Oh, you selling your soul? You got to be to the devil, bro. We selling our soul to the fucking dollar.
Yep.
You selling your soul, you know? And I realized that, I said, man, because a couple people was like, man, people was telling me, man, bro, y'all should be talking about some stuff. Yeah, but we not selling our soul. You got to sell your soul for them to pay attention. For them to give a big space and for all that. Otherwise, you're going to slowly roll and get the real people that you need behind you. Then you're going to become big. If you want to become blankly big, like overnight success, most likely you just sold your soul. Most people think, oh, those people sold their soul, they became the devil. Nah, the people above them just tell them, hey, you got to act like this, do like this, say this, dress this way.
Yeah, they don't have their autonomy
They don't
anymore.
even probably even say nothing about spiritual. They probably don't. Y'all be thinking that these people go to all these type of rituals and all that shit. No, the ritual is for you to act like a nigga. So when you get on this camera, people who follow you, the rest of the niggas can fall in line. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yep.
That's what the fuck the ritual is. We go far. I keep telling y'all, we be going too far sometimes. When the fucking truth is in plain sight. The truth is in plain sight. The truth is never all far off. So we got to remember that it's a war, bro. It's a war. We can't keep getting sold with this little trinkets that ain't ours. Oh, man, people trying to make crazy Facebook posts to get paid. Bro, they barely paying motherfuckers, but they keeping propaganda going alive with the black folks, and they making a way bigger profit than you are. I promise. The profit they making, if you knew how much they was making to keep this shit going, and to show they sponsors how much money they getting this, and look how many people we got them going. We got all these niggers, and these niggers is doing good. Look at these niggers. These niggers are doing numbers. If we niggers, because I'm one of y'all, because we a community, saw the profit.
Yeah, we gotta accept the good with the bad.
If we saw the profit,
yeah,
we'd be like, whoa. And that's another thing.
I'm glad you said what you
black
just
folks, we gotta, the people who is on my mission, dude, you still a black folk, bro. We is a boat. Yeah, we can't save everybody, but we gotta remember this too. We a boat. Some shit at the boat that you gotta float is at the bottom. Some is at the top. All white folks ain't rich, but they a boat. All Asian folks ain't rich, but they a boat.
No.
A boat.
Some people got the cabin view. Some people got the ocean view.
We gotta be a boat that float. That being said, I said that because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's coming up. I'm coming. I say this every year. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna go because that's the last. I don't know why I was about to say that. That could be, who knows, man. I don't want to fuck most of the cuz. I don't want to think about that on camera, man. Just spend time with your family, man, because you never know who could it be. It could be people last fucking time spending time with people, and we people who on this mission want to be like, no, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, man. I don't either. My kids don't.
We
either.
don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but we're gonna pull up to see our family.
My kids know this. We coming over here, and we coming over here because we gonna celebrate our family. This is the time where they see it, and we not gonna preach to them.
Nope.
We gonna spend time. We gonna make memories because we gonna connect with them, and they gonna see us coming in with our vegan food. They gonna be, dang, cuz, doing this dancing and all that, and they gonna be like, damn, cuz, let me have some of that. It smell good. And you never know, might hit their taste buds, and years later, and they finally hit reality. And they be like, damn, cuz, you remember I had to start eating healthier? Let me know. So you never know. We got to be a boat. The family too. Got to be a boat. God damn it, we got to stop thinking we better than somebody else. You ain't better, bro. You on the same fucking boat. You black. You on the same boat as us. Whether you understand what's going on or whether you don't.
If your skin look like ours,
you on that boat.
Now, if your ass done sold us out, we're going to kick your ass off the boat.
William O'Neal.
I'm going to be real with you. We not going for that, but you on the boat, though,
and they keep talking about Uncle Tom's, man. It's about time we know the truth. Uncle Tom was a bad boy.
Yeah, the Sambos. We talking about the Sambos. We don't need the Sambos.
We don't need the Sambos or the William O'Neals.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know, Uncle Tom's, that's a whole misconception. I was thinking,
we need if we had more Uncle Toms, we wouldn't be in this predicament. We gotta start asking questions, man.
Even with the parable or the story of Harriet Tubman, right? She didn't do that by herself. She didn't do that shit alone. She had a boat.
She had a boat.
She had to go. She had to go
float.
Find her way. But when she came back, though,
they had a boat.
That story of coming back and grabbing people after she got free and knew that was the way.
And what she say, a lot of them didn't know that they were slaves.
Yep.
Today, that shit applies.
Yep.
A lot of us don't know it's a war. We don't know it's slaves. Oh, we good. Nah, master still got you by your throat. Hey, by the, what did Gerger say? That bitch America, your mama. That's who our real mamas is. He wasn't lying, man. You got to understand that concept. And you really understand, like, we don't. Like I said earlier, everybody else come here and do their own stuff. The Mexicans come here and get their own block, and when you drive through that bitch, it smell like Mexico, it sound like Mexico, and it look like Mexico. Chinese do the same. When you drive past their block, it smell like Chinese, it look like Chinese, and you hear Chinese music or whatever going on.
Yep.
We want to be like Master too much.
That music thing, too, that's another thing.
We can't be like Master for too long, cuz. It's time for us to switch it up.
Yeah, we definitely gotta make a change. We gotta make a pivot ASAP. Just the way things are going in terms of just the melanated black experience in America. It is. So I have a personal situation. I have a funny relationship with capitalism because of what you alluded to about the whole Thanksgiving thing, right? Or the whole holiday thing, right? And cousin and I talk about this off camera. So I'm gonna give a snippet of this on camera. A lot of the people that we love don't have the vision that him and I have. So they're not going to get on the boat until they see we had this big ass boat. Like us speaking metaphorically about the boat that we're actively building right now in real time, in real life. I ain't gonna say real time, in real life, in reality on Earth, on what we call Earth. They won't see it until the actual boat is finished in the water floating. They won't see it.
They
And
gotta see that bitch float.
Yeah.
They gotta see it float for a long time.
and they got to make sure that thing don't sink.
Yeah.
They got to have their entire house has to be able to fit on the boat. Their entire life has to be able to fit on the boat. All the good, bad, and the indifferent, all has to fit on the boat. And we can't derail the vision because people don't have vision. We can't do that. Now we gonna take time. It's definitely something to rest and taking time, making memories and all that good stuff, because memories do have a phenomenal purpose. And they go on with you when you transition. But when we have a lot of the people that you care about and you're doing what you're doing for, it takes capital. Cuz mentioned being a philanthropist. Him and I have big goals of being a philanthropist one day. Be able to take people out of the environment and show them something completely different. Cuz that's what it takes.
Do.
And I've seen that firsthand. I went to a conference with a group of young black men several years ago. It was hundreds of young black men in that thing. I'm talking about all walks of life, cuz. Talking about young men that have been in juvenile 4 times, and in between up to young men that got 4.0s. It was everybody in that motherfucker.
That's good.
We all in there. But if that young brother did not have an emotional connection to someone that was there that day, and they got to go right back into whatever environment they came from, they may not have been positive.
Forget all about it.
That shit they don't even remember none of that shit.
None of it.
Because that environment, because you got to so they there for 8 hours, right? We were there for like 8 hours. It was a whole long ass day. But they were in that environment for that 24-hour span for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Then you compound that with 15, 16, 17, 18 years of that. If something don't hit you that day and you don't make a connection with somebody that you want to be like when you grow up,
It's over. You forget
that's
that,
going to go in one ear and out the other.
I could talk on experience, man. I could talk on long term and short term. Okay, when I was locked up in juvenile this time. This is back when I was in juvenile. Me and my partner, man. I ain't gonna say no names because he rested in peace, and I don't want his mama. That this ain't no story, but man, he rested soul. But me and him both got locked up for some shit for robbery. Man, we was in there, man, you know what I mean? We was hearing them talk, and they was talking, oh, yeah, you need to be on this path and be on that path. All that shit sounded good. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that shit was inspiring. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah,
sure.
yeah. When we get out, man, you know what I mean? I probably won't be on that shit. Bro, when I get out, bro, I was on it the next couple hours, bro. Me and him. We was robbing a nigga like the next, no longer than 24 hours after that. You know what I mean? It was the environment. We went back. Shit, all that shit you said, you was in there, bro. You wasn't out here saying it. Another time, me and my brother, we was out at this community event. We ended up going to the Y that day, and this dude came speaking to the Y. And he was talking all that shit. And I barely remember what he said. I just remember him being there. You know what I mean? And, when we left, we was back to the bullshit. It was like nothing. It was like whatever he said was just said. And there was no action to be done. That's why I always said, cuz when I came to this, that's why I'm glad I had the experience to actually know this. You know what I mean? I always tell people, man, I used to have to, this is the thing for people, man. I want people to understand this, man. I used to have to kick down doors, but I found somebody who kicked down, who got the keys, and that's my cousin. He opened up the keys.
Oh, shit.
And what's so funny?
I didn't know you was going there.
What, God?
I got the keys to the door. Okay, I received that.
I used to have to kick the door down.
That's real shit, though.
Cause you come from you gotta remember, cause you've been doing this since 2013, 20-something. Cause you know a lot of people, man. I just started doing it. I was
longer than that.
Now I definitely was opening up my own key doors. Cause don't get it wrong, I made 50,000 off T-shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely know a lot of people and all that, but I'm just saying.
That's hella dope too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, cause you know what I mean. when I was doing that process, I had to kick down doors. I had to create my opportunities. I didn't know a lot of people doing that. You know a lot of people, so that's what I'm saying. You know a lot of people. Hey, you got to meet my cuz, and then when they meet me, I know how to take over a room. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying by that. You know, a lot of people gotta get two and two together. You know what I mean? People want to do stuff by themselves. You know, it takes two to really. It takes two to do anything. It takes two to make life. It takes a team to win a championship.
Absolutely.
It takes a group, more than one individual to do anything in the world, bro.
And I'm gonna say this too to strengthen that point. Go ahead.
And what was I saying before that though? Because I was talking about before I said that you, cuz acting like I can't say that. You got the keys, cuz you know how that is.
You was talking about going to a community event at the Wild. His brother was talking to y'all.
Yeah, right on, because that was important. So going to the event with my brother and all that, and we forgot all about it, man. The next second, man. And that's why I was saying. That's why I came to this. That's what I was saying. I'm glad we an action brand. I was telling Cuz about this. I said, Cuz, when we first started doing this, I said, Cuz, now the difference is between everybody else. I done lived this. A lot of people who actually live this don't get the help out because they dead or locked up or X, Y, and Z. I said, man, because I actually know that it has to be action behind the damn talking. So since day one, we was an action brand. We not about to just talk to no kids. We're not just about to get on here and talk to y'all about how we should help the youth. We actually helping the youth out. We teaching them skills. We talking to them about sex. We got our families together a couple times, man. Our business we only been open for our business for 3 years. We already got our family together twice, planning on for a third time.
Oh, it's gonna be bigger and better.
And the first time, our family before the first time, our family ain't got together for many years.
Yeah.
Many years prior to that. You know what I mean? We was the first one, and it was a lot of people. Our second time, we was the first family reunion they ever came to. So we not just talking, we put in action. And I'm not saying that to boost my damn chest out. I'm saying that to tell y'all do the same thing. Whatever we have a problem with in the community, bro, you go fix that issue. You had to experience that issue. I was thinking about this on the way to my car. I experienced losing all my guys, man. I fucking miss them. But if I never had that experience, I wouldn't knew how important it was, and I wouldn't knew that the statistics of every 3 or 4 black men really going to prison or dying. I wouldn't knew that shit was true. You know what I mean? I had to experience that. So a lot of stuff that we experiencing, y'all, it's experiencing so we can help out. Use that to embrace you. Cuz he used his daddy death to embrace him, to make him be on this healthy mode. Use something to embrace you. Oh, you going through poverty? Figure out how to get out of that bitch, and now teach other black folks how not to be in that motherfucker. Or whatever your problem you got, you facing. Man, make that trauma into some dollars. Let's use this money so we can build our own community. I keep telling y'all this, but we so deep in the game that we got to play the game to get out the game.
Yep.
We so deep in the damn game.
And that's because we're unorganized.
In order to get out the game, we have to get out the game. And even to become organized, cuz, like I said earlier in here, a lot of us don't know, a lot of us on our, like I said, let's go take this back out. We in a community, we all live in one house, quote unquote. We all black, right? Who gonna fish? Who gonna hunt? It's a lot of us, cuz. We can't just have everyone, and it's a million of us, and you know what I mean? We gotta think as a community, a lot of us, it's not enough black farmers to feed all of us. It's not enough black hunters to feed all of us. It's not enough black people who have the intelligence to keep us going, as a whole. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody I thought about that. So how the fuck are we gonna just get organized? We can't just get organized. We gotta learn this shit. You know what I mean? We gotta start learning how to farm. We gotta start learning how to make coats. We gotta start. How many people know how to make patents? You know what I mean? I just learned myself. How many people can just we need people making clothes because we can't walk around butt ass naked. You know what I mean? Cuz,
For sure. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
shit, we ain't, but, you know, we trying to make families, ain't trying to have an orgy. You know, we trying to create good
Nah,
families.
that's real.
You know what I mean? Cuz, so we gonna have to have somebody who do that. Oh, time out, cuz. Who the fuck know how to who know how to take care of sheep and wool it and turn the wool into fabric? Who know how to take a whole bunch of spiders and make silk? You know what I mean? Cuz we gotta really think about this shit. Think deeply. Time out.
That's why I say we got to
Who
think.
know how to make a
10 times
computer
deeper.
chip so we can use
Yeah,
the phone? Who know how to make
that's
a
real.
rocket ship so we can send satellite? We have to send the satellite. We have to send our own satellites out there, bro.
Well, shit, how we gonna power the satellite without electricity?
All right, we gonna power. Who
doing?
gonna fix the electricity? My point, man. So we so deep in the game. We gotta start learning these skills. We gotta start figuring these skills out. So now we learning these skills. We can elevate ourselves out this game. That's why they took those out to school. That's why they took trades out of school, because black folks was elevating ourselves and working our own community. That's why they agreed with, like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep telling y'all, fuck that. We at war. Martin Luther King already fought that peace shit for us. And that's why they took that shit out the schools and all that. And that's why they got Martin Luther King and all that in the front for it. And that's what I was about to say. And that's why they integrated us.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't build our own and elevate out of it.
Yeah,
they
said, they know we know how to, and we still know how to.
Yeah, they said, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, we want y'all under our wing. I keep telling y'all, they want us under their wing.
Yep.
They don't want us to never be our own bird in our own nest. Because now they fear us. Because they know the truth. Because you know why? They say don't let the black folks ever get to their natural state. It's in their books. I didn't say it. It's in their fucking books, but y'all fucking don't read it. And they got that shit in there. They say, they laugh at us, bro. I swear to God, they laugh at us in the books. They say these fucking niggas went on and fucking never read, bro. And they said, man, I swear to God, cuz I'm bringing my books, bro. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start bringing y'all these books. That's what I'm about to start doing. I need a section to start. I'm going to go and I'm going to be reading it, and y'all going to have a reading by Ronnie Rome.
Okay.
Fuck it.
That's a hell of a segment.
Yeah, it's going to be aggressive.
And I got some stuff I'm going to be rolling out too, for sure.
And then, cuz, you know what? I want you to help me with one segment. That's with the timeline. And I only need you to hold it.
Say, I ain't holding that shit. We gotta pin that mug up, cuz that motherfucker for about 15 yards long.
You know I gotta talk my shit, cuz you know I gotta talk.
Nah, it's definitely a time to teach, man.
Yeah, and learn
skill
too.
sets.
Because I want to learn.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. It's definitely time to teach. If you got something to teach, it's time to teach. If you need something, we all got to learn something. So it's definitely time to learn.
I'm willing.
But regardless, the middle ground between both of those is listening. Mm-hmm. So as a teacher, you got to listen to your students and making sure they are receiving the lesson that you're teaching. Mm-hmm. Then as a student, you got to listen to the message. You got to listen to the lesson. Mm-hmm. So if you're not listening, that's a huge component, a huge part of being a lineage leader. You got to listen. But you got to learn and you got to teach. But that listening piece is everything. It's everything. You got to listen with your eyes. You got to listen with your ears. You got to listen with your heart. You got to listen with your spirit. You got discernment.
Great.
You got to listen with all the senses. You got to listen with your hands. Mm-hmm. All of that. Because if you touch some hot shit, that motherfucker going to be sizzling. Touching some hot shit, like, oh, what the fuck, a boil on your shit? Yeah, for you, your ass, you listen. Your ass wasn't listening to that heat coming off that motherfucker. Yeah, then your ass burnt. So yeah, man, that's powerful. I think
wasn't listening
to your point too. What I was going to add to the bill earlier was the organizational components of. We're too deep in it not to go through this fire, through this hell. Like we're living in hell on earth right now, for real, as a community. That's what I'm gonna say. And we're gonna have to get through it. Now I will say this for perspective, as a community, shit has been a lot worse for us. In this system, that we're currently in. It's been a lot worse. We'll pay homage and respect to our elders that went through what they went through.
For real.
This shit's been a lot worse.
Especially what they was going through.
And a lot of the elders that I'm talking about, my grandfather older than them. I think he about to turn 93 in like a couple of days.
God damn.
So the elders I'm talking about, my grandfather
His wife still alive? His wife not alive? When she passed?
Ooh, 2018, 2017, somewhere in there.
Oh, I remember, because I was with you. I was hanging out with you. And you said that was your grandma. That wasn't Grandma Aunt Bunny. That was your other grandma.
Yep.
Okay, cuz.
Yep.
Yeah, cause
So yeah, that's knowing personally what my grandfather went through and what he experienced in his lifetime. My grandfather looked me in my eyes and said, "There's things I'll tell you and things I won't tell you." I knew exactly what the fuck he meant when he said that.
Yeah, man.
So he around like and also in perspective too. Him and Dr. Martin Luther King around the same age, for real. If Dr. Martin Luther King was alive, they're around the same age. I don't know. I don't recall how old he would be or how young he would be, but they around the same
died,
age.
What, 69?
Like 68,
69, 68.
One of them, yeah. So they're around the same age.
For a fact.
Just putting that out there. Yeah. So my grandfather went through some shit. When I was his age, it was when he was my age, let me say that. When he was my age, he couldn't do the shit I'm doing now. So I wanted to put that in context to your point, what you said earlier. When we got all these jobs and integration and all that shit, it was dangling this stuff and jingling this stuff in front of us. We got super duper comfortable with convenience. And like I said, we're too far in this fire and this hell on earth not to go through it. We in this motherfucker. We in there shaking and baking. We in here cooking. We're literally being cooked right now. And we're going to be eaten alive if we don't get through this shit. Because we can get through this shit. Our ancestors and our elders done been through worse shit. I fucking guarantee it. All the money in my life I got right now, I bet on that. They've been through worse shit. We can make this shit happen. And this is your sign. This your sign. You that's listening, that's watching this, is you. You can lead your lineage. You can do this, just like we can. Just like we are, because we're action brand. It's your sign to take action. This is your call. We need you, black men. We need you, black women. We need you, brother. We need you, sister.
Real talk.
We need each other too.
I told cuz this off of camera. I said, all black folks, no matter what part you are, listen to this, rich black man. All parts, whether you rich black man or poor black man.
Still nigga.
Yeah. Or woman too. I'm just talking on the male perspective because I'm a male. Woman too. All black folks, listen, black man. Think about it. The black man, he uncomfortable too. Because when the black man is rich, most likely he's in a white neighborhood. He grew up in an all-white society. He tends to learn to hate himself, whether he wants to admit it or not. Tends to learn to look in the mirror and realize a lot of people in his society is not like him. They treat him different, whether he want to admit it or not. They treat him different. They probably treat you like I don't know what the fuck they treat you like, because I ain't never grew up in a damn rich neighborhood. and that person grow up their whole life probably hating a lot of them. You know what I mean? And then they start to feel some type of way against their own kind themselves. They get to start realizing, I don't like my black. Why my black folks act like this, that, and the third, and you start feeling disgusted by black folks themselves. Not realizing, bro, your ass is a whole educated Negro. They formed you to be like that. Shit, all that money blinded your ass. You and your family thinking that y'all was like them. Nah, motherfucker, they played your ass. Y'all getting played. Y'all puppets. You know what I mean? Because you'll never be them. No matter if you got the money, you'll never be them.
Let me add something so they really can. They house niggas.
So hold on. So y'all, because this is what I told cuz. So y'all will always be just like us with just money. You when it comes down to it, most likely all of them most likely get a white woman. All of our athletes get a white woman. So our money always trickle down back to them. And that's why I'm saying the rich black man, he even go through something. He gives his money back to the fucking white people all the time. He goes marry a white woman. They even have white kids. His kids end up marrying a white woman. He telling me now all these millions go to the white community. It's a trick. It's a mindset. That's why you in there with nothing but white folks. So you can get to liking them. So you can get to feeling them and greasing them and being like them and start hating your own kind. And now your money is whitewashed. It's gone in our community. Our people scared. We got people with big folks dollars who scared to speak against this, who speak without speak because they'll lose money.
Yep.
Once again, you know what I mean? It's a damn trickle.
That's
They got that money in front of you. Hey, everybody know this saying, and if you don't, get to learn it. Nigga dance, nigga sing, nigga jump, or nigga die. That still applies. That's what the master used to say. He ain't my master. But I just want y'all to understand what our folks had to go to.
For sure.
They had to call these folks masters. We got a chance not to call these motherfuckers masters, but yet we want to kiss their ass. We got a chance. Think about this. Our ancestors wanted to be rebellious as fuck and didn't want to do shit the white man told them. We got the chance to not do that shit, and we still fucking listen. Ain't that crazy? And we talk about we tougher than our ancestors. If our ancestors had our opportunity,
That's a lie.
if our ancestors had our opportunity, this whole place might be on fire. If they'd be like, oh yeah, y'all remember that shit? Yeah. Y'all remember y'all was putting us on horses and slapping them and making them go the opposite way? Y'all remember y'all was breeding us?
If you don't know what he talking about, look at the Levi's.
Shit, I hope they don't know what I'm talking about. I talk in sub, whatever they call that shit, so y'all can start understanding what the fuck I'm saying, so y'all can start looking up. So I talk like that on purpose. Y'all better start looking up shit. Nigga, you ain't gonna read.
And
Niggas
that's a big piece of everything too. Reading comprehension, it's horrible. But it goes back to a lot of the shit that we doing that's unnatural too. Like this language that we speak, unnatural. Like we don't even, I guess, to the point where we attempt to learn a native language, whether it be a native indigenous language, whether it be some indigenous African language, some indigenous American language, some indigenous Caribbean language. I guess we end up giving up because it's so the conditioning is so deep. It's so deep. And when we start to realize the depths of, when we just start to get below the surface and just realize how deep this stuff is, like in our day-to-day, it shit'll change you. You'll start looking at the world like, damn, this shit is really crazy. And like I've said this off camera, I'll say this on here, like lead your lineage and what we're building keeps me sane. It keeps me sane, cuz. Real shit. It keeps me sane. Because if I didn't have lead your lineage, I don't know where I'd be at.
I feel you, cuz. I feel you.
And I can say that calmly right now. Because I mean that wholeheartedly.
No, I feel you on that, man.
And it's not even and the same passion that Cuz speak with, I had that same passion too. I'm in a different space where my passion is I'm conserving my passion.
You're just different, that's all.
I am different. That's different too.
It is.
Like I put my passion in a journal. That's how I rock. Or I'll give it to some young people, giving them some game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We both.
But we on the same fucking boat. We gonna build this motherfucking boat.
That's why we gotta talk to the youth.
We gonna build this motherfucking boat.
Passion. That's why I be talking to them so hard and so raw.
And y'all gonna watch us build this boat.
See, they don't get to be in that room when we talk. I talk to them raw. Like I'm talking to y'all, I talk to them raw. Cuz do too.
Absolutely.
Let me rephrase it. Lead Your Lineage talk to the kids raw. When we in that room, Cuz be telling them stuff about his personal life that I'm not gonna speak on here because he really be wanting them to help. He really want them to help. He really want them to help.
I really want to help him.
Yeah, you know what I was trying to say.
I got you.
He really trying to help.
See, cuz he don't be knowing English. I be having to
You
help
know
him
what I mean?
sometimes.
Sometimes, cuz don't, hey, look. Cuz don't know how to be a player. Sometimes I gotta help him sometimes. hey, together we some smooth players.
Absolutely.
Because now the player know how to speak English.
You know what I'm saying?
We really
I'm
in
how to be
trouble.
a player. You feel me?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I open the door, cuz will kick it down. We gonna get in the door regardless,
for real,
though.
Man. But not for real. So we really be mask off, man.
For sure.
Both of us, man. And like I said, that's our passion, bro. That's where we get a lot of it off, man. Y'all don't really get to be in those rooms, but man, we really be having those brothers, those young man, really asking us questions afterwards and really touching, man. It really touched me when that young brother asked me how to get rid of his mother ways and how he gonna grow up, because he said he even figured out. I said, bro, you figured out at 17 is great, so just really being that action, doing that, like I was saying, not letting people dangle you for money, man. We using this to keep leveraging our community. That's what we supposed to do.
There's a platform for us to become philanthropists to help our community grow.
That's what a lot of us
get out the hell we
doing.
living in
and to
right
get
now.
the message done. I want people to really listen. Like this ain't no gimmick, this ain't no game. Just because somebody. You know what I mean? Just a lot of this conversations make people uncomfortable because we don't have a lot of that. Like I said last episode, we don't have enough masculine energy to make us uncomfortable. We've been too comfortable because feminine energy allows you to act up and be like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. That masculine energy be like, nah, it ain't okay. I love you, but that shit you did is not okay, son. Stand your ass in that corner. Mama want to say, it's okay, baby. Don't do it again. Nah. Daddy, I don't give a fuck. Fuck all that, boy. Go stay in that motherfucking corner, boy. See it in my own house, man. I see the difference, man. And cuz, man, I'm going to ask you this on camera, man. I'm going to ask you this. I don't care. My boy can see this later. I don't give a damn. Man, he always up under me, cuz. Like, he always want to lay up on me, hug me.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz, is that normal?
Absolutely. Real shit. Nah,
I'm asking. I'm like, man, I don't want my boy to be on that other side of the fence.
That's normal, cuz. Real shit. Nah.
Hey, I'm like, man, is this dude hugging me too much?
Nah, hell nah.
Bro, he be...
Nah, you tripping.
No, I don't tell him to stop, though, cuz. I'm not tripping. I grew up
you
different.
tripping.
No, I did.
You grew up different, but you tripping.
No.
I know you don't.
I'm not tripping.
Let me rephrase that. You not tripping. Anybody that thinks that is tripping. You asking a genuine question.
Yeah, I'm not tripping.
You're not tripping.
Yeah, I'm not tripping.
But that's normal.
I'm asking you something because I never experienced it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not tripping because I let him do it. He be all up on me. I be wanting to tell him.
Thank you for doing that.
I be wanting to tell him, like, man, what the fuck, bro? You don't supposed to be all up on nobody.
Nah, fuck that.
I let him though.
Not say that
I
shit.
don't, cuz. I be all up on him. He be putting his head on me. He be laying on me. I just let him. He be kissing me. I be like, man.
Because if you said that, he gonna like, okay, well, fuck daddy.
Yeah,
then he
man.
not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, and I kiss him back,
Yep.
and I let him.
Absolutely.
Now he be having me. Sometimes I say, oh man, he done got me. Sometimes he be sitting down. I come and lay on him, put my arm around him, just lay on him. And he be putting his arm back and he lay on me. We be watching TV laying on each other.
Absolutely.
And I be like, man, first I'm like, man, I said, let me ask cuz, is this cool? Cause
that shit fire.
Shit, man, I ain't never laid on my daddy, cuz. I would never. You gotta remember, cuz, I grew up different, cuz. I was the man of my house, cuz. Man, people tell you, cuz. A lot of men who grew
understand.
Up, they tell you, man. I didn't know you can do that with a man. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know, you know what I mean? Like, that shit with a man to us is homo. We ain't never seen, I hug my mama, cuz. You know what I mean? My mama barely like hugs. So imagine that. You know what I mean? My mama show me love like a motherfucker. But she don't want to be hugging on me. You know what I mean? My mama gonna make sure I'm A-okay, but my mama not a big hugger and a big kisser. You know what I mean? So imagine that. And then, I ain't about to be hugging on, kissing on no man. You know what I mean? So my son, I just be letting him, man. I thank him for that, man. I be thinking he healing me, man. I be like, man.
He is.
And you know what I be thinking? I'm healing him because I be thinking I'm him. So them genes that didn't get it, I be like, yeah, I'm fixing them genes so his genes won't activate. So them bad genes won't activate.
That's real.
So I be
keep
hugging
that keep that as long as he want to be by your side. Embrace that shit.
Yeah, man. I've been doing it, cuz I be
shit.
letting him follow me, man. He be wanting to hold my hand in the store and shit. I be holding his hand.
Yeah.
I be holding his hand. I do all that.
I
with
wish
him.
I could hold my dad's hand.
For real.
Hell yeah. Cause I told you the last dream I recall, cause I was sitting on the couch. My dad was sitting next to me watching TV in the living room. I don't even know what was on the TV.
Yeah.
I was texting on my phone. And then I like fell off the couch. You know how you tired and you just roll off the couch and you just roll to your knees and look like you about to pray.
Yeah.
And I'm still texting on the phone. And then I just threw my phone on the couch, and I just hugged my dad. And I started crying. And then I woke up. And I woke up, I was crying in real life.
Man.
Real shit.
What you say? So that's normal.
That shit is super normal. It should be. If it's not normal for you, man, look. If you have a child, specifically a son, and you're a father with a son, but if you have a child, get this to your daughter too. If you have a child that's super affectionate, embrace that shit, man.
Yeah.
Embrace that. Cause that shit that's gonna change. That's community right there. Cause imagine if he grew up with that same mentality you have, and then he has a son. Or he has a daughter even. And now they bring you over to meet Papa. And that shit ain't present.
Yeah.
So you doing that is helping your lineage
thrive,
heal, and thrive.
Yeah,
You being a lineage leader by just being there, cuz.
Yeah, I love him, man. I be letting him, cuz. I be thinking like, nah, he cool, man. That's my boy. That's why I let him, cuz. I just let him. I be
Thank
like,
you.
Shit, I hold his hand and everything. My daughter, like I said, man, he got me hugging him and laying down. We was watching the game, bro. And you know, and then this what really struck me though. I thought about it when he was a baby. He always wanted me. He was the only one that always wanted me. And when he was a baby, every time football come on, he used to always want to sit on my lap because this is when I used to watch football a lot. I got busy over time. I started watching football. But I finally watched football last Sunday, man. That dude was right here on my lap. This time he was right here on my lap the whole time watching it, man. And it was just like, I was just cracking up, man. I couldn't get up. I get up to use the restroom. He getting up. Where you going, Daddy? Where you going? I'm going to use the restroom. All right, Daddy, all right. He right there. I'm opening up the door. He looking at me. He like, what? I'm like, nothing, man. Nothing. Let's go. Let's go, little homie. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong, son. I'm just not, like, damn, one day he gonna be like, my daddy, he allowed me to do that, but that was new to my daddy. But by the time he get older and start realizing it ain't gonna be new to me, because it is gonna be, he just now turning 4, so, well, he about to turn 5. So, you know, and I appreciate my daughter. I'm so thankful that I had a daughter first. I always say this. I think my daughter helped me break that boundary, because I had to hit, because I wasn't gonna be hugging on my son. I wasn't gonna be kissing my son. That shit gay. You know, this is back in the day, because I'm thinking, nigga ain't never had no father, bro. You know what I mean? You gonna be thinking that shit gay. That shit weird. You know what I mean? I ain't about to be doing that. My daughter, I had my daughter softened me up. As soon as my son came in, I gave him a kiss and a hug. As soon as my son came out, man. So, you know what? That's why he probably so affectionate, because I always was hugging and kissing on him, too. He's just doing it a lot back now. You know, it's different. It's different when you doing it to them and now they doing it to you back. You know, it's different. I'm hugging, that's my boy, but my boy hugging me now. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, hey man, get your hands off
that's
of
real,
me, bro.
And like with that, like to that point
man,
too.
How we get on this, man? That's great.
Man, nah, that you just asked me a question randomly. Like the last words I ever heard my dad tell me were "I love you" too.
Damn.
Last words I ever heard him say.
Cause.
I mean, yeah. But I had to see him in the hospital on life support. When he saw me, he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was traumatizing in its own. That's why I don't like hospitals now. One of the reasons I don't like hospitals. That's the primary reason, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Know what I'm
but
saying?
shit,
So
at least you
that's-
got to hear that though, cause take the good with it.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I always in my conversation like that. I had to train my mama like that. I'm like, hey, nah, you tell me I love. I told her the story. I'm like, nah, you tell me I love you when I leave,
You say you gotta tell me you love
or
me.
you love, or I love you too. I need that.
Real talk.
I had to teach her that.
Real talk.
And it's crazy how the roles kind of flip when
You go.
life experiences happen, and you gotta kind of parent your parent
Yeah,
and shit.
that shit crazy, bro.
That's a whole different conversation.
I'm gonna be open with mine, bro. That's a whole different conversation.
That's a different one. But yeah, man, it's been a good one, cuz.
Yeah, cuz.
It's been a good one,
About to
man.
go home. Listen, man. If y'all got something, I'm tired of drinking out the glass, man.
I got
If
something
y'all-
for us, too.
y'all
We
got
got
the
set it
glass,
up.
But
I
no,
got-
yeah, definitely. So y'all seen last episode? I was thirsty, man. I didn't forget. I didn't have my water, man. Man, you know what I mean? But this one been a good one, man. This is my last thing. This is my last words.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget it's a war. For real, for real. Don't forget it's a spiritual war, a food war, all type of war. So that being said, when it's a war going on, you got to caution and question everything. You got to check your P's and Q's. You got to put on your army
Situational
boots.
awareness gotta be on point.
You gotta put on your army fatigue. I mean your army gear on, and you gotta be loaded every time you leave that house. And you gotta be willing to fight for what you stand for. And I mean that. And you gotta be willing to learn.
You gotta be willing to live too.
Learn and live, man. Yeah, but that's it, man. Know what's going on. Know that we do need us. Know that our house is dirty. Know that we got roaches and rodents. Know that we can't be inviting old boy Steve over there because he can dance like us, quote unquote. Nah, buddy need to stand over there and teach them how to dance and stop doing our dances. That's what we first need to tell them to do. Stop doing our dances and go do your own dance.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Hey, family. Hey, y'all heard it.
Peace.
I don't need to add nothing to that. Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. Until next time. Peace.